Hi there and welcome back to Planescape Torment. I'm Baron. And we are still in the hive. Where are we anyways? Oh, here. I want to return to the area of dangerous angles. If I can. Because there's one thing that we should do there. Yeah, it's down here.
I'm gone.
Damn, inventory is full. So, we should go to the ruined cathedral. And buy that Reuben. I'd like to purchase that gem you took from Moridor's box. Luckily for you I haven't had the time to sell it yet. I'll let you have it for the bargain price of 300 coppers. I'll take it. May Oscar, the god of portals, doors and opportunities, smile upon you. And we got a Reuben. This is a fairly large ruby recovered from Moridor's box. Gems of this quality are valued by practitioners of the art as a component for various spells. So we still have a truckload of money. Very well. Thinking about stuff, we should go down here. And return to the market and see whether we can sell stuff.
I'm gone.
So, who was buying? You not. Maybe you. The gold earring. Okay, we sell that. We don't sell that. We sell that. We sell that. And few more copper earrings. Thank you. On second thought, I might sell those things as well. Maybe you... can you use that? No, you can't. Use a bandage. Thank you. No, actually, I wanted to go to you. Okay, we sell them too. And we could... what is that? I can't sell the wooden club. Apparently, we could use a charm of infinite recall. Oh, I have to put it in here to use it. No, use selected item, that's it. Okay. Now I should be able to identify that. Okay, we will get the money out of that. And that's all? No, this one too. No. Nothing else that I need to identify? I guess not. I thought it was another thing. I don't see it. So we use you. No, we can actually sell that. And we use you to get some money. You should be gone now. Very well. On second thought, can you sell that? Yes. Yes. Done. Very well. You could use them here. Okay, that was fun. So we return to that area. We have some more space in inventory, that's important. Fine.
Damn.
Why do you always want to mess with me? It really is beyond me.
Did you see that?
Done. All right.
Keep it. I take that.
Done.
Okay. That goes in here. So we move to Ragpicker Square, because that is the next area we have to visit. And we save. That is a collector.
I'm gone. Done.
There's not much to be had
gone.
here. This man is draped in filthy tattered brown robes, a long hood concealing most of his face from view. Greetings! You see his eyes narrow beneath his hood, and he takes a step back. What do you want? What are you doing? I'm looking for some damned bodies is what I'm trying to do, but you'd think the dead powers had packed up their kip and left the plains. The way people are staying healthy and all. There's a sudden gleam in his eye. We had a pox last month, and it was a glorious time it was. Bodies stinking to the high heavens, and plenty of jink to be had too. I thought I wished to know goodbye. So, what else do we have? Can we actually get across here? Marrow friend. You can smell the reek of dung and rotting meat on this man even from afar. Though obviously weak and decrepit, his long, thin fingers and sunken eyes give him a sinister look as he scuttles through the garbage around him. The way he drools and rolls his eyes makes you wonder if he's mad. Greetings. He tries to focus on you, but his gaze wanders. His eyes are set deeply into hollow sockets, and his skin is terribly pale and diseased, covered with rashes and yellow patches that look ready to peel from his body at any moment. The stench emanating from him is terrible. As you open your mouth to speak, he licks his lips and swallows. You deader? What did you say? You... He licks his lips again, and his long, spindly fingers pick at his skin as he stares at you. You deader? He glances to your left, and his eyes dart back to you. Dead? Dead? Hungry. He reaches out to touch you, licking his scarberous lips. Let him touch you. His fingers scrabble spider-like on your arm, as if looking for a piece to tear off. He licks his split lips again, and you watch yellowish drool drip from them. Good God, this is disgusting. With a raspy moan, his fingers suddenly dig into the skin on your arm and pull off a bit. Step back. You watch and feel your stomach churn as he takes the bit of flesh and shoves it into his mouth. He chews it slowly, then swallows. You dead? No, I'm not dead. You taste dead. He scratches himself beneath his robe, and suddenly you notice that he has a finger hanging from his neck on a cord. It looks like there's a ring on it. Still hungry. What do you usually eat? He makes a snuffling noise like a pig. Dead. What is that finger bone? He looks down, his plague-ridden features twisting into a ghastly, snaggle-toothed parody of a grin. Snug. He looks ready to chew on it. Don't eat that, have a bite of me instead. It's more fresh. He smiles and reaches for your outstretched hand. Oh, let him bite you. Or give me the finger one first, my friend. Okay. He nods greedily and lets you take the finger bone. Okay, let him bite you. His teeth sink into the meat of your forearm and pull a chunk away with a single wrench of his neck. The pain is excruciating, but Marrowfriend sits on his haunches as if nothing had happened, chewing noisily at the mouthful of meat he pulled away. Thanks. Farewell. That probably hurts. Yeah, we're down to 37 hit points. But we have gotten a finger bone. This is a well-decayed and nearly meatless finger bone from a humanoid of roughly your size. There's still some sort of odd ring on the finger. It is an intricate thing, sculpted with dozens of tiny ornate flankers and decorative protrusions. Oddly enough, it seems firmly rooted onto the finger, and no amount of pulling or prying will budge the thing. Almost as if the ring's jagged edges have dug into the lifeless finger itself and refused to release it. We use it. This is a well-decayed and nearly meatless finger bone from a humanoid of roughly your size. There is still some sort of odd ring on the finger. It is an intricate thing sculpted with dozens of tiny ornate flankers and decorative protrusions. Pull the ring from the finger. Try as you might, you cannot remove the ring. It's almost as if the ring's sharp edges have dug into the lifeless finger itself and refused to release it. You have an odd feeling about it, however. Remove your own finger and replace it with the finger bone. You place the ring finger of your left hand into your mouth, close your eyes, take a deep breath and bite down as hard as you can. There's a sickening crunch as you are overcome with the taste and smell of blood. You spit the bloody finger out and place the rotted, ring-laden finger bone against the gushing stump. At first nothing happens, and you are horrified at the thought of what you've just done. Suddenly, though, you feel a strange tingling sensation as bones fuse and tendons reknit. In moments, the rotting finger bone has become a living part of your body, though it still throbs painfully. The jagged ring suddenly loosens and slips off into the palm of your hand. Done! We have gotten Mempar's Biting Ring. This one is cursed. +2 to armor class. Mempar was a mage obsessed with the possibility of having her magic items lost or burgled away while she was asleep or otherwise incapacitated. While the vast majority of her carried possessions were inseparable from her corpse and thus buried with her, some of her weaker items, early experiments perhaps, were left behind and remain in the world of the living. Mempar's Biting Ring, whose powerful aura protects its bearer from bodily harm, is one such item. However, once placed upon one's finger, the ring bites down and holds on so tenaciously that it is nigh impossible to remove it from the bitten digit. Well, that's armor class +2. It's cursed though. Boom. We take it nevertheless. We can still wear another ring if we want to. That was fun. Is there a doorway? No.
Done.
Who are you? A collector. And you are also a collector. What do we have here?
Done.
Redbone. This man is whistling a cheerful tune and playing with a well-kept fighting knife. As you approach him, he stops whistling and gives you a curious look. What do you want? I had some questions. My name's Redbone Cutter. I'm a thief for hire in the employ of Shargrave, the boss of the collectors you see around the square. He pays me mostly to learn his lads to be real quick-like and how to fight if they runs into a spot of trouble. That's likely the only question I'll answer for you, Cutter. He sniffs and shrugs. A thief for hire? Could you train me? Sure, for a spot of jink. Been trained before? No, I haven't. That's fine. I'm gonna cuff you now, so dodge it. He suddenly swings his open hand at your head. Dodge the blow. You avoid Redbone's blow. Not bad, Cutter. Now about that spotted jink. 50 comments and I'll see you trained right up. So you could become a thief here if you wanted to. I don't want to. I'm looking for a man named Farrod. Do you know where he is? Yeah, well, that one was a dexterity test. Even if you have a really low dexterity like I have, you will still pass it. But if your dexterity is too shitty, you will actually not be able to become a thief. So, well. But 10 is obviously enough. Redbone shakes his head. Nah, I don't. Here he's nearby though. Some of his lads come running through at times, making for some hidey hole that's who knows where. Somewhere up around those elevated platforms, I bet, but it's none of me business. He shrugs and spits on the ground. Live and let live, says Redbone. Where's your boss, Shargrave? He nods towards the large, dilapidated house beside him. Careful though, Cutter, he don't like visitors. He's right suspicious of everyone. Shargrave's not even his real name, just what me and some of the others call him. That's all I wish to know. Farewell. So, well, this one here? Do I have to get in here? Shargrave's Kip, it says. Oh, there. Collector. Shargrave. Tall and lanky, this pale, grim-looking man exudes authority despite his gangly and somewhat awkward frame. A good portion of his left ear is missing. What little that's left is a ragged mess of scar tissue, as if the ear was bitten rather than cut off. His narrow, shifting eyes, almost mere slits, look clever and dangerous. Would you be Shargrave? He spits out a reply. I don't know you, Burke. He glares at you. Who are you to be asking about Shargrave, Cutter? A man called Pox referred me to Shargrave. I was told he might know the location of someone named Farrod. The tension in the room suddenly rises. Now what a funny thing to be asking about. What do you want to know about Old Blood Farrod for? He has some things of mine and I want them back. The man is silent for a moment and cracks a smile. He steals from us all, doesn't he? Whether we're living or dead. He chuckles. What do you mean? Our main source of living around here is the dead. You follow? You're a collector. Aye, that's right. He looks at you as if he's considering something. Now there's only so many debtors at any one time. My bloods and I can only gather so many. If somebody else is gathering debtors, that's that much less jink that goes into our pockets. Ferret is taking bodies too? Aye.
Updated
So?
my journal.
The rub is that he's found a motherload of them. Now I haven't heard of any massacres in Sigil, he frowns, tapping at his chin, so I'm quite interested in knowing where all the debtors are coming from. I could find out for you if you'd like. Oh aye, and how would you do that? All I need to know is find him, let me worry about the rest.
Updated my journal.
You got it. I'll even give you 100 copper commons for your trouble. Go up on the platforms, follow them to the north and west, and you'll come to a gate that leads to Ferret's bolt hole. Getting in and getting the information is your deal, and if anyone asks, you don't know me, and we have never had this talk. Here? Of course. Farewell. So, what would happen if I opened that? Would you get pissed? There's nothing in there. No need to get pissed then. So what else do we have? What was that? The underbelly of this platform is thick with razor wine. It looks like it is holding the platform
gone.
together.
I'm gone.
More collectors. What is that? There's a house. Or a tent, I don't know. Can we get in there? Jerem. What? Who? Me. Greetings. I really don't have time to talk with you. You see, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to complete my spell without the key component. Maybe I can help. Jerem pauses for a second. I guess it couldn't hurt. I am in need of a ruby to complete my spell. It must be of exceptional quality, not like the junk they sell at the marketplace. If you should find one, bring it back to me, and I shall make it worth your while.
Updated my journal.
Well, as chance might happen, I happen to have a ring here. Is this what you're looking for? That's perfect. Where did you... Never mind, here. Jerem takes the gem from you, handing you a good sum of coins. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to work on my spell.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, strange how that works, right? As chance might have it, I happen to have a ring. Oh, can I take that, or would you get pissed? You would get pissed.
I feel stronger.
Yeah, I know. We are not leveling up, don't worry. Oh, I got rid of the ring, that's good.
All right.
Very well, very well, very well. What do we have here? Old Mabeth. That's important. This squat old woman looks like she has had all the color bled out of her. Everything from her hair to her shawl to her robe, all are shades of grey. The only splotches of color on her come from several strange herbs which are tied to her belly by their stalks. The herbs make a strange shh when she moves like a broom. Greetings! The elderly woman turns and stares at you, and you notice the grey shades blanketing her body extend to her features as well. Her hair is wispy grey and her eyes are like chips of granite. She frowns when she sees you. And who might ye be? I don't really know who I am. So you not know yourself, child? She squints and points at your chest. Hard to piece together the man beneath all that tracery and scrawling scrawls, is it? Maybe. Who are you? With a sly cackle she wags her eyebrows. Have you not heard of old Mabeth then, the midwife of the square? Have you not now? She narrows her eyes and her voice drops. Well, now you have, fair I be Mabeth. You're a midwife? What do you do?
Updated my journal.
I said bones right. Drive the cough out of the sick, yank out squealing stubborn babes, mend cloaks or a rag or two, make cures and herbs and other such. She squints at you, studying your scars. Be needin' a cure or three, do you then? Cures? Aye, you be needin' some cures to look at ya. Do you want to buy some, do you? She glances at the scars covering your body again, then shrugs. Too late to be asking for them, I think. Actually, I could use some healing. Maybe not. Mabeth nods. Very well then. She reaches for one of the dried herbs at her belts, snaps it off at the stalk, then grinds it in her calloused palms. Small wisps of dust and pollen rise from her hands. She then mumbles to herself, then blows the dust into the air. Take a deep
Updated my
breath.
journal.
The grey pollen swirls around the room, blanketing you and your companions. You breathe deeply, and less than a moment later you feel strangely refreshed. Thanks, Mabeth. Before I go, I had some other questions for you. Do you know someone named Farrod? Farrod? Pah! You watch as Mabeth spits once, twice, 3 times, then follows it by making a semicircle over her heart. That gulf turd. What should we want with the likes of him? I need to find him. Do you know where he is? He's not in Ragpicker Square, that much I can tell you. You need to find a way under the square to get to the turd spider's kip. She spits again. Even talking about him leaves a foul taste, it does. He's under the square? She jabs her finger at the floor. Aye, he's buried beneath the piles of trash, him and his boys. And a tough time you'd have digging him out of his nest. She shakes her head. Let it be, child. I need to find him. How do I get down there?
My journal.
Mabeth frowns, then sighs. He'll tell Farrod's got a gate that leads to his nest somewhere here in the square. It's just a matter of finding it. You might want to ask some of the others, some who travel a bit more than old Mabeth. Okay. I'm missing a journal. Do you know where I could find one? Mabeth thinks. Haven't seen one. If it's in the square, which I doubt since folks don't traffic much, with books and the like, it's most likely been sold or stolen. Was it something important to you then? A magic thingy all glowing and sparkling with magics, eh? If so, you might never see it again. What do you sell here, Mabeth? I sell rags and herbs and cures and charms and mixes and poultices and all that wash. She shrugs. Also, if you find a queer item you can't figure out, bring it to Mabeth. No promises, child, but maybe I can riddle out what it is. What do you sell then? Oh, she sells charms. Okay, I get that. And remove curse scroll, which is rather nice. I buy that. Because I have this cursed ring, right? What else could I sell to you? Oh, she buys that stuff. Very well. That's good to know. What is that? Aid. Oh, she can remove a curse as well if you don't happen to be a mage. What is that? Yeah, steal. I don't want to steal anything. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. That's nice. So we can get rid of that as well. And that. And that. And that. And the Ring of the Traveler is actually not... That's not too bad. We keep that. Some more money, very well. Okay, can I rest here? Of course, child. I have a mess of blankets in the corner that would serve. That would be fine, thank you. And we rest. And we actually save, and we'll continue in the next video. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Bye.